Welcome to Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. My name is Doug, and today we're going to make some delicious autumn avocado breakfast muffins. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's talk about the ingredients we're going to need. First of all, we're going to use, this is Dave's Killer Bread, Rockin' Grains. This is some whole grain English muffins. It's pretty light on the fat, and cholesterol is 0. Sodium, high in sodium though, but it's 340. Carbs is 27 grams, could be better. Sugars is 2 grams. So it's healthy, but could be better. But this is what we have. So, I mean, if you're not really worried about that, these would make a great ingredient to use. Another thing too is if you wanted to use regular English muffins, Thomas's English muffins, that would be fine. Another thing, the whole grain Thomas's English muffin I love, but I went to Target the other day, they didn't have it. They were sold out, so I got this instead. But it's okay, you know, it's whole grain. So we're gonna be using that. We're gonna toast our English muffins. You're also going to need 1 avocado. The way you know an avocado is ripe is when you press into it and you can put your indentation of your thumb in it. If it feels a little soft, you don't want it too soft. There was one time I was at Target and I thought, oh, let me test these avocados. And I went like this and my thumb went straight through the avocado. It was gross. But yeah, I was like, it's definitely ripe. But that was definitely overripe. But anyway, you need 1 avocado. You're going to need 1 hard-boiled egg. We're using some red onions, probably. This is close to, it's definitely over a tablespoon of red onion, just a little bit over a tablespoon of red onion. We're going to use a little garlic powder, a little salt and pepper, just a pinch of salt because this is already high in sodium, but definitely pepper. We're also going to use what's going to make it autumnal is some Hungarian paprika that we're going to sprinkle on top of the egg at the end just to give it that autumn look. We're also going to use probably about a teaspoon of red wine vinegar. This is organic red wine vinegar. And we're using Country Crock plant butter with avocado oil. That's just going to put a light coating on top of our English muffin. And just a little dash of lemon juice, preferably from a real lemon. I just have this little bottle in the house, so I'm going to be using that, just a couple of dashes. If you're using a real lemon, just a couple of squirts, all right, into it. And of course, you'll need a bowl, very important. And that's really it. So this is my take on avocado toast, but we're using an English muffin instead. And I hope you enjoy it. Let's start cooking. Okay, so I am chopping up my onions. And like I said, this is maybe a little bit more than a tablespoon of finely diced red onion. All right, perfect. Now we're going to cut our avocado. You can do it. You can do it vertically, or you can do it horizontally. I usually do mine horizontally, just across, like that, and break it apart. Looks good. And then the seed, the seed just pops out. You can scoop it out if you want. I usually just press into it a little bit and it comes out. Then with the spoon, just scoop it out. Oh, your yummy, yummy, yummy avocado here. I love avocado. Tell me in the comments if you love avocado. I love avocado. I mean, I just do. But then again, I like everything. All right, so we got our avocado. So put it in a bowl like that. We're going to add just a little bit, a couple of dashes of the lemon juice. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar. We're going to use a dash or 2 of garlic powder, salt and pepper, just a pinch of salt, and a little bit of pepper. Probably not even 1/4 of a teaspoon. Now I have this huge serving fork here, and I just break it apart, just crush it. You can use a mortar and pestle if you wanted to. I actually have a small mortar and pestle that I could have used, but sometimes I like doing it with a fork. My English muffins are done. Now what you want to do with your English muffins is take them out right away because they're still hot. And we're going to put they're hot, put a very light coating of the Country Crock plant butter with avocado oil. Just put a very, very light coating on it. And you want to do it while it's hot so it melts into that English muffin. Okay, very nice. Very simple, just like that. Okay, we're going to go back and we're smashing up our avocado. I got my fall candle from Bath and Body Works going on here, giving that. This is pumpkin apple. Smells so good. Get all those autumnal vibes. So this is a great little breakfast to make. It's fairly easy, nothing hard, goes pretty quickly. And you can also do it as a brunch too. So either breakfast or brunch or any time of the day snack if you wanted to. All right, so got the avocado. I'm gonna add the red onion to it. Give that a little stir. And the avocado doesn't have to all be broken up. You can leave little chunks of the avocado. The main thing is that with this, you don't want it too moist, okay? You want it a little bit moist, but not too moist, okay? So make sure you only use like 1 teaspoon of this, of the red wine vinegar, and just a couple of little squirts of lemon. And now what we're gonna do is gonna get our egg, and we're just gonna chop up our egg, our hard-boiled egg. And the way I usually cook hard-boiled eggs is just put it in a little pot, little saucepan really, and put the eggs in there and then put on the flame, probably all around a medium flame, until it comes to a boil. Once it boils, I lower the heat to very low flame, and then I cook it usually for 5 to 7 minutes, something like that. Some people like to just, once it boils, take it off and leave it in the hot water. You could do that too, but that's how I've always done it. All right, one thing I also do is I rinse off my hard-boiled egg after I peel it, just in case there's any little shells on it. And just get a paper towel and pat dry it. Okay. And then I just chop it up. You just want some little chunks of the egg. And now let's assemble it. Okay, so we are ready to assemble our delicious autumnal avocado breakfast muffins. So I'm gonna use my avocado first instead of the egg, because I like the presentation of that better. And just kind of smear, give yourself a nice little amount on your English muffin. Okay, that looks great. Now I got some cherry tomatoes that I cut up in fourths. So I'm just gonna put some cherry tomatoes, probably about 3 on each one. And then we're gonna add that yummy egg on top and just smash the egg into the avocado mixture a little bit. Just a little bit, just so it holds, so it doesn't go flopping off. Same thing with the cherry tomato. All right, so you just want there are some birds outside that are going crazy. I don't know if you can hear them, but they are going a little wacko. All right, I got some paprika here, or paprika, and I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit on, just to give that autumnal look. And I got some Italian parsley, and I'm just going to top it with just a little Italian parsley. That looks so pretty. Actually could go for, it looks kind of Christmassy too, actually, with that red and green. Let me show you a closer look. What do you think? Doesn't that look delicious? My autumnal avocado breakfast muffins. Yum. Okay, so I got a delicious cup of coffee here. Got my fall candle going, my little fall flower arrangement there. Now let's take a bite. So good. Delicious. Now I put very little salt on this because we're trying to keep it heart healthy. However, if you wanted to add a little bit more salt or a little bit more pepper, it'd be perfect. This is so delicious. I hope you try it. It's a special treat, autumn treat for breakfast. Thank you so much for joining us today on Happy Healthy Living. Remember, if you want that homey vibe, then you need to subscribe, and please give this video a like. Until next time, my friends, happy healthy living. Bye-bye.